Hi girls, it's July 22nd and it's a Tuesday! Today's video comes in 3 parts. Yes, 3. Firstly, our topic. Secondly, I have a question for you guys. Thirdly, Hug-A-Cullen. Part number 1. Breaking Dawn theories. Most of my theories are kind of ones that have been said before, but I'm going to say them again anyway. But this time, I'm going to say them in a much cooler way, because Ellie came up with this brilliant idea to do it with inanimate objects if we wanted to, and I wanted to. So, I'm going to do book theories through using books. Yay! I wanted to introduce you to my main characters. This is Bella Swan. This is Edward Cullen. Yay, dazzling. It's Jacob Black. I'd like to introduce you to Wanda. Soul Made Flesh. Oh, right. Wrong book. Right author, though, right? Yeah. Haha. This one here. Twitches. Not so much the twitches part. Whoa, Claire, stop blurring up the screen. But the seeing is deceiving part. That, my friends, is Seth. We'll get onto him later. Tangle Wreck. That's going to represent both Tanya and the Denali clan. And finally, I would introduce the historian here, but I cannot find the book anywhere. I'll have to go without that book. But that, whenever I say the historian, I mean the Denali clan, so just so you know. Seth, in the first chapter, as we all know, is friends with Edward. On Edward's part, it is completely genuine, but I can't help but feel that maybe, possibly, as much as I love Seth, and I think he's cool, I can't help but feel that maybe it's a little bit due to the fact that he's keeping Jacob up to date with the goings-on when they have their little werewolf chats. Tanya and the Denalis. They will appear at the wedding, I think. If the wedding's at the beginning of the book, they'll probably appear. Not so much because Tanya wants revenge because of Laurent, or because she still has this thing for Edward going on, which I think she does. She's jealous of Bella, but I don't think it's going to be a big fight thing. It'll just be a big tangle wreck. The Volturi are going to come for Bella because Bella won't be turned into a vampire till the end of the book for some reason. This will involve a big fight between the Volturi and the Cullens, and the Denali will have to pick a side. And the wolves will also be involved because the wolves will side with the Cullens just because of Bella. I think that Bella will be turned into a vampire. I don't think it'll happen until the end of the book, but I think she will have 2 sort of powers. Bella's interesting because she would be the first vampire to become a vampire through choice. Alice always knew that there was an alternative to eating people because she knew that she would meet the Cullens. Bella will be the same. She knows that there's an alternative to eating humans, so she won't have that same crazed bloodlust, and furthermore, she won't have the same drive for blood because of her aversion to it. Bella's other thing will be that their powers won't work against her, but she can flip it and send it back. Part 2. So, in honor of Spunk Ransom, I was just wondering if you could change your name to any other name, what would it be? You can answer this week, or you can answer next week if you've already started to make your video. I don't know. I'm just interested to know, and I'll answer next week because I'm sick and I've had to film this thing like 100 times, so I can't be bothered just answering it. Part 3 is Hug-A-Cullen. On Saturday night, I went to Dracula's, which is a theme restaurant on the Gold Coast. There's also one in Melbourne. Although I didn't hug a Cullen, I did hug a vampire. It wasn't a Cullen per se, but it was a vampire, so that's still cool, right? I do have a picture of me hugging my friend Beck. It was her 17th, that's why we went, and she was dressed as a vampire. Insert picture here. Sort of vampires, so it's sort of like hugging a Cullen. Close enough, right? I'll keep on it. I'll keep trying. Allison, I'll see you tomorrow. Claire was awesome and bored looking for Alaska. Yeah.